welcome back to Houston Life. Actor Dave Maldonado has been building a powerhouse career with recent roles in major projects like the new Ryan Coogler film Sinners and M. Night Shyamalan's Kato Lake, now streaming on Max.
And he's also part of a upcoming new Netflix series. It's in post-production now. It's called His and Hers, alongside John Bernthal, Tessa Thompson. Dave Maldonado joins us now in Studio B. It's been a few years, and I'm tripping because your kids are now college age. I swear last time I saw you, they were in middle school. Time goes by quickly. When I was looking at your IMDb earlier, Dave, too, it's staggering to me that you've done the dad thing, the spouse thing, the acting thing. A lot of people, are they surprised to know that a man from Spring, Texas has built this Hollywood career?
Yeah, they are. But at this time in the industry, I mean, you can live anywhere and audition remotely. And the Southeast is just super busy with Atlanta, Louisiana, New Mexico, Texas, hopefully, you know, with the them meeting with the Senate.
Yeah.
We need those tax incentives
that
here in
business
Texas.
That's
will be coming back. So yeah.
You're like our insider, you know, because you're our local, but you're our insider to Hollywood, and you seem to move very seamlessly through your genres, right? So drama, mystery, action. Do you have a preference on any of that?
Well, I sure would like to do comedy again one of these days.
Have some fun.
I used to do a lot of theater, a lot of dinner theater, which is just, you know, like an episode of I Love Lucy. You know, it's just really goofy jokes. But they don't do a lot of that around here. So, you know, I don't do a lot of horror, but I got to do that finally.
Right.
So, yeah.
Is every project a different rush for you? Because I can imagine doing dinner theater. If you're doing something live, you're getting that immediate feedback from the audience. It's very different than working on a film, especially if it's a drama or something with a darker tone.
Right.
Describe to us the differences in the film process, because films take a minute to put together to shoot, right? It can be like long days on set, right?
Yeah. And the big difference for me, transitioning from theater to film, I mean, with theater, you can use the whole stage, you know, doesn't matter if you're 2 feet to the left, they'll still get you. But with film, you got to be on that mark, otherwise it won't work. But in film, you can be so much smaller in your performance, and that's what I really love about it. You can be more authentic.
Yeah. You're working with some heavy hitters like Michael B. Jordan, Tessa Thompson. When you're on a set or a big production like that, what is something that people might find surprising? Like, give us the scoop.
The tea?
Yeah,
the tea,
I need the tea. What does Michael B. Jordan smell like? No, I'm kidding.
Well, I mean...
Tell me, look how close you are to him. Tell me.
Well, he smelled really nice there. On set in the middle of summer in Louisiana, we had a real thick layer of sweat going. So, but I can't say enough about Ryan Coogler and Michael. They were just so kind and humble the entire time. I mean, this was long hours. They're under a deadline. It's a grueling shooting schedule. A lot of complicated shots. He plays twins. So, but I never witnessed them get bent out of shape or impatient.
Wow.
Just really kind and humble the entire time.
Yeah,
I was really impressed.
The true stars are nice and humble. That's what I believe. Major films like Deepwater Horizon, that was with Mark Wahlberg, correct? And then you've worked with Matthew McConaughey. I mean, you've worked with so many stars over the course of your career. For you, though, what makes a project most satisfying? Last time you were here, we were chatting about the Olshan Man commercials, because I was like, where do I know that guy from? The Olshan Man, right? So what do you find most satisfying?
I mean, I just like making really good quality art with people, you know, like I said, that are kind, humble. They focus on the work, not necessarily, you know, how they're going to look on the red carpet. They're going to focus on really making a really good product, you know, and building relationships with people. I feel like hopefully I made some relationships over this last one, and they'll remember for the next one.
You were kind of telling us during the break that it comes in waves, right? So you auditioning from your home, still living here in Texas, and, you know, sending out your tapes. Sometimes it's like, oh, there's nothing, and then sometimes you get bombarded with projects, and people don't understand like how difficult that can be. How do you navigate that? And you're a dad, and you're a husband. Like, how does that work?
Well, it was a lot harder when they were little.
Really?
Now they're a lot more self-sufficient, you know. You know, my son comes home, does his homework, all that stuff. He drives, so I don't have to worry about taking them to practice and all that good stuff.
Right there.
You don't have to worry about them screaming in the next room while you're recording your audition tape.
No, I still got to worry about that. But I have a lot of people in the community that help me. That's her getting her ring. Yeah, we just went to College Station for that.
That's so cool.
And he's going to be there next year, both in engineering. So they got mom's brains.
They don't want to act?
Got my looks, thankfully.
They don't want to act like dad?
Nope.
They're engineers.
My daughter's a project manager, so she did stage management in high school. And my son is just all about the books.
That's awesome. Dave Maldonado, it's so good to see you. It's great to catch up. And please don't let another 4 or 5 years go by before you update us again.
Yeah, hopefully I'll have some more stuff to talk about.
You will. There's always something in the pipeline.
Something brewing.
So a reminder, the brand new film Sinners is out in theaters now. You can catch it. You can also find him in Caddo Lake on Max. We have provided a link to connect with Dave. Just visit our website, HoustonLife.tv, and look for that scene on Houston Life section. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I heard that Sinners is a hit already.
All right.